I spoke to a lot of students today who recall calling their parents for what they thought could be the very last time, hidden behind bookshelves in the library, telling their parents in a soft whisper, "There's a man with a gun in the library. I love you." Tom, the defense is trying to make Rain Periwinkle look bad when the state says she has nothing to do with what Donald Smith did to her daughter. Smith walked into court and was later seen sitting back in his chair nonchalantly with his leg up, tapping his foot. He doesn't like the cold as much as the Tigers, do you? But he's choosing to be outside, and if it gets really cold, he can go into his den in the back. Right, Tal? People are getting off work, getting their tailgate set up for this very exciting last game that kicks off at 8:25. I am on the Easy Event Ride passenger cart service right now. The cool thing about this is they focus on picking up disabled people, especially temporary disabled people who don't have a handicap parking pass, and help give them a lift to the big game. And the state trying to prove that there was an active meth lab going on inside that home. Witnesses testified about the condition of the home and the evidence collected inside. Tom, and we don't know exactly what caused Saffold to fall from the ladder, but often these accidents happen when the tree branch that somebody is cutting hits the ladder they're standing on. Mary, when Bonnie Haim disappeared more than 20 years ago, investigators tore up the north side looking for her in streams, in the river, in marshy areas, and now they think they finally found her in her own backyard. I just talked to a witness who actually saw this van flipping over with the children inside. He ran over with his fire extinguisher that he happened to have in the trunk of his car to try to help because there was gas leaking on the ground. We have found the secret to staying warm, a potato sack racing contest. Are you guys ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now this is you don't want to miss this. It's the last home game, and I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. Come on out here and have a great time.
Wow, what a man.
Jimmy Saffold was an Air Force veteran and a leader, mentor, and friend.
There was nothing he wouldn't do for you, no matter who you were.
Saffold was deacon of Fruit Cove Baptist Church. He helped start the church and was a long-standing member since the late 80s, always making sure everyone was taken care of.
He drove the golf cart every Sunday, and the kids loved him. The children loved him. They would get out of the cars and run up and say, "Mr. Jimmy, give me the ride in the vehicle," and you would take them around, and he provided the service because the parking lots are so big. And he would drive the people to make sure they got to church.
Saffold left church after a funeral and was trimming this tree in his front yard. He was 15 to 20 feet up on a ladder when police believe he lost his footing or the limb he was cutting hit the ladder, knocking him off. We asked Saffold's son-in-law what the community could do to help, especially so close to the holidays.
Put prayer back into society and let prayer come back, because that's what we need today. We need that back in society, because that's what he was doing every day. And if his death is going to convey that message, then maybe that's God's work. But he was all about taking care of everybody else and not himself.
Joy, just 2 days ago, Jim McElwain was named Mountain West Conference Coach of the Year, and on Saturday, he will be welcomed into Gator Nation as the new head football coach.
Go Gators!
The news is quickly slithering its way around the swamp, and Gators seem grateful.
I'm very excited for the new head coach.
I think he's going to have a good shot at greatness here. I heard he has a really good offense that he's going to push, and it will hopefully even out our great defense.
Jim McElwain is known as an offensive powerhouse, turning around Colorado State University's program and leading his Rams to victory in 16 out of their last 20 games. The 52-year-old former quarterback, originally from Montana, started his coaching career at the University of Louisville, spent 1 year with the Oakland Raiders, then back to college ball as the offensive coordinator for Fresno State and Alabama, defeating and outrushing the Gators in the 2009 SEC Championship.
Once I found out that he was the offensive coordinator of Alabama, this is definitely like a big accolade, so I think that he's going to do well.
The big question, can McElwain recruit? I caught up with running back Elijah Williams, who played for the Gators during the Spurrier years.
He understands how the Southeastern Conference works. He's also an offensive-minded guy, which is, what the Florida fan base wanted. So I think everything, checks out. I just think he needs to surround himself with people that can help him recruit and recruit for Florida. I think that was the biggest overshadow of this year. It wasn't really the offense, but I think they needed to do a better job recruiting.
Colorado State averages 498 yards per game, with one of the nation's top quarterbacks and receivers. Gators are hopeful with McElwain now at the helm, he can bring that same kind of success back to the Swamp.
I think it's awesome. You know, hopefully we get some wins. I think it'll be good.
It's one of those things. He's got to come over and meet his new team and get them on his side, and I think that begins there, and that's the sign of a good coach.
It looks like a Mackle win for Gator Nation. In addition to his success and his talent, Athletic Director Jeremy Foley also talked about his integrity and his character, which Gator fans really seem to like. Reporting live at the stadium, Hailey Winslow, Channel 4, the local station.